day 4 and the big news is the rain has finally stopped. So we've decided to take a detour and visit the beautiful Loch Ness. Onwards to Ballymena now, then Limavady, and off to meet some young people from the division. A back room in this shop in Ballymena is where something remarkable was born. A knitting circle that's grown into almost a cottage industry, with 300 people from all over Ireland knitting for the Salvation Army.
This is our knitting group here.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
My name's Esther, I've come to join you. That's right, got my own.
You bring your knitting with you.
Oh, that's nice. What's he knitting there?
A hairband.
Oh, easy. That's an easy one, a hairband. I'm going to do a jumper. So Helen, just really wanted to know how this group came about.
It started as a bit of fun. A few of them said, why don't we have a knitting group? And it started off that we had maybe 6 who came.
They knit baby clothes for the baby units at local hospitals and hats and scarves for homeless people and for fishermen. And last year, 3,500 filled pencil cases were given to children in the developing world.
Means to say that when they get to school, they will have pencils, rubbers, rulers to do the same as other children. Otherwise, they wouldn't have anything at all. They would just turn up with nothing.
And of course, it helps spread the word about the Salvation Army.
Because we put things in on display in the shop and people will come in and say, you know, oh, who knit that? That's beautiful. And they'll just ask questions like, where is the Salvation Army in Ballymena? What does the Salvation Army, what are they involved in?
It's a very rewarding thing, isn't it? Because you're physically creating something in this room with your friends, and then it goes off and it helps people to help.
Like as we said, it started off as like fun, but it's really escalated.
Hopefully it's still fun.
Oh yes.
It started off as fun.
Yeah.
But I have to tear myself away to visit another Salvation Army centre. This one's in Limavady. There's the shop and the drop-in downstairs, and a worship hall upstairs, where Corps Officer Joan Archibald tells me about their unusual congregation.
Here in Limavady, we're an international Salvation Army in that we have our Polish people from Latvia, Lithuania, the Filipinos. It's amazing. And as we build up relationships with people through our drop-in and the shoppers in the charity shop, then the step to this place is a little bit easier.
That's what happened with Peter and his family. They're Polish, and their first contact with the Salvation Army was the shop. And then they started coming on a Sunday.
Ministers and people in church, we become family. They become family to us, and we become family to them. And if you are from a different country, you don't see your family so often. And I think it's really important that you have somebody to talk. And that's, I think, what we have here in the church. I like it here because we have people from different cultures and from different countries here in Limavady, and I just love to work with them, talk to them, and just find out how the life looks in their countries. Just maybe because I'm from a different country.
Coming to Limavady has changed Peter's life, and he's grateful.
Just because I came to Ireland, I've become a Christian, and now I have my place, so it's just good.
We're off to Mill Isle now to catch up with some of the young people from the division. The countryside is beautiful, but by the time we get to the activity centre, it's dark, which means we've missed the climbing and the caving and the zip wiring, which would have been fun, but there you go. It's Divisional Youth Councils. Strange name. You half expect them to be wearing suits and sitting around a boardroom table, but thankfully this is a lot more relaxed than that.
Way back in Exodus,
Major Mike Lloyd-Jones from A Love is leading the sessions.
through Isaiah and through the I am of Jesus in the New Testament, we looked yesterday at I am the light of the world.
So what's it like being a young person in the Salvation Army in Ireland?
Well, we've both just recently become senior soldiers, so growing up in the Salvation Army,
It hasn't been easy, but I've never sort of wanted to venture off into another church. I've really enjoyed it.
There's a lot of really good opportunities for outreach and ministry here, with a lot of community activities that go on within the corps and within multiple corps throughout the division. It's and even further afield, like going across the water and stuff like that to do some work there.
And activities like this make you stay close to the Army in general.
Dominic Eaton is Divisional Youth Officer.
We have a fantastic group of young people here in the division who are very committed in their faith, very committed part of the Salvation Army, and there's a huge potential for the future for these guys to step up into leadership and to really get involved in their local settings, to do some really great stuff in the future.